Bellatora is a premium brand with a premium quality attached to it. I highly recommend it.
And here we go.
Hey all my great and wonderful people, I hope you're having an amazing day. We're back, season 2. I can promise you this season is going to be absolutely outstanding in terms of the results, consistency, quality of play. Hopefully the goals that we score are going to be off the chain, and also the players we bring in are going to be absolutely great. I can promise this to you. I hope you stick around until the end of the episode, because it's going to be a banger. Obviously, it's going to be an absolute banger. So firstly, we're going to make some signings. Secondly, we're going to go through preseason. And thirdly, well, we're just going to have an absolute jaw while we're here. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, hit the like button down below. Hit the comment section. Love to see it. Of course, there is in the descriptions the Bellatora t-shirts. They're going hotcakes. It's brilliant. It's great. My man Barry will hit you up with all the details required in order for you to get your shirts, your shipments, all that good stuff. So guys, it's been highly requested that we sign Curtis Jones from Liverpool. Obviously Liverpool last season, they clapped us on multiple occasions, but when it really mattered, the Carabao Cup final, we got the results that was needed in order to beat Liverpool firstly, in order to lift that big old, or small trophy. And now we're going for one of the youngsters, 21-year-old Curtis Jones. I've been told he's an amazing player. I've seen in real life he's cracking goals he's scored. He scored some bangers. So hopefully he can take his talents to Selhurst Park, where he will be scoring some absolute worldies for the Eagles. So guys, we've signed probably our number one target for this off season for only 11 million with a 14% sell-on clause, which is absolutely fine by me. I'm not planning on selling him. He's got a 5-year contract. He is going to be absolutely pivotal to us, guys. He really is. Because I'm thinking of moving Lewis Cook into a holding midfield position, so a DM, and having Curtis Jones play either on the left or the right. I'm thinking the left because him and Eze interchanging, I think, would be absolutely off the rocker, really. So that tactical switch could be quite pivotal in order it could be quite pivotal for how we want to play. Possession, we're going to focus on possession this season. We're going to focus on the quality of football, the style of football. Everything is going to improve this season. We are becoming a big team this season. As you can see there, guys, that is the team. We have dropped Milivojevic a little bit deeper, but that will eventually be Lewis Cook's role. Gareth Bale on a free. It does seem very enticing, and we're going to go for him. Who am I trying to kid? He's got a whole lot of accolades and awards that he's got under his belt and on his trophy cabinets. And I think that would be brilliant for the likes of Elise, Diangana, Eze, all these young players. Would learn so much from Gareth Bale. So we're going to sign him. Also, his free kick ability is, so we need that as well. Yes, please, signing number 2 of this season number 2, and it's potentially the biggest named player we've signed. So it just shows you that we have got things under wraps here. 50,000 a week, perfect. Our young players are going to learn so much from the likes of 4 times Champions League winner Gareth Bale. We're going to go through our board expectations of yours truly, your boy. Youth developments, the exact same as last season. They want 2 players under 20 years old with a high potential they want really in the team. That's fine, but they need to have a bit more progressive thoughts here, honestly. Brand exposure, it is the same as last season. Our current squad age is 25.5. I don't see us pushing it up any more than that. And who wants an old team? Can we just address that, please? Who wants an old team, honestly? Continental success, people. We have made the Conference League. Now, I've never played in the Conference League in my life, but we're going to be playing there this season. Obviously, I think that's from winning the Carabao Cup last season. So that's brilliant. That's absolutely great. We're in Europe. I know it's not the greatest Europe, but we're in Europe at least. So, yeah, man. Domestic success. They want us to finish in the UEFA Europa League spot. Oh my word. They want us to finish top 6. That's quite a jump. I'm not going to lie. That is quite a jump. And then they want us to reach the round of 16 stage of the FA Cup again this season. That's not bad. And then financially, within 3 seasons, then we must increase the club's value by 30%. Well, we can do that. We can definitely do that. If we win a FA Cup, for example, and maybe go far in the Conference League, and if we finish top 6, that should definitely improve and increase the club's value. My good people, we are going to go through the transfers, the ins, the outs of the club. Okay, so off the bat, Maguire, he's gone 11.2 mil to Olympique Lyonnais. Secondly, Brandon Williams from Man United to Crystal Palace. It is only a 1-year loan. I'm not really looking to buy him. Mason Holgate. Now, I've been wanting Holgate because I knew Gueye was leaving, and I was like, let's go in for him. And of course, Zaha, 1 year left on his contract. I did try and offer him a contract extension. He did not take it. How realistic, though? He did not take it. I was like, cool, bro. So he was going to run down his contract effectively because I couldn't offer him a new contract. So I was like, cool. We'll go to Everton. We'll get Holgate. Holgate comes our way. Zaha goes the other way. They took it. Not even 1 dime was spent. In fact, it says -1. I don't know why it says -£1. But anyway, -£1. That's how much we paid for him. Zilch. I think they owed us £1. Okay? And of course, Higgins, Huesca, done deal, loan, 1 year. Then another one, Nathan Ferguson. I was really keen on Nathan Ferguson at first, but whenever I played with him last season, he was not good whatsoever. Benteke is another one, gone. But Gareth Bale, he's in, and Curtis Jones, he's in. You guys already know about those two. But, guys, obviously, brilliant transfer window so far. I think we've made around 5 signings. Brought them into the team, new faces, new places. We're going places. That is the thing. We are going places. And right now, we're going to Reading to go conquer and destroy. Our first game of season number 2 in the Premier League. We have got some major expectations, people. We want to target places between the Europa League and the Champions League. And that starts off with a great start to the season against teams such as Reading. We need to capitalize. Our season did not get off to a great start at all. Our captain, club captain, Milivojevic, goes down with an injury. Absolutely clattered into by the defender. I don't know what the defender was doing, but he caused a major injury, and it does not look good. A very sad moment for us, but Riedevold, he is going to be exceptional for us this season. I know it. And Edouard gets off to an amazing start. 32 minutes in. That one was for our captain. Captain fantastic. Milivojevic, that one was for you. And that one was just, he was just showing off. Edouard, the man, the myth, the legend, he is going to be crucial if we are going to be successful this season. And of course, now he is on the penalties. So add a few more goals onto his total for the season. And of course, he completes his hat-trick in the first game of the season. An outstanding job for him. So guys, our captain Milivojevic is out for several months. 7 to be exact. We've gone in for ANZ Maitland-Niles. I think he is probably going to be the best possible replacement for him for this season. It's a season-long loan. He can get out of Arsenal for a bit, come to us, get more game time, hopefully, and just, do his thing. I hope that can work out. T-Rex arms. I don't really rate him that much, but I think a move to Crystal Palace is actually fairly realistic for him. I don't think he would get into a top 6 side. I don't really want to break my direct competitors here. But we are going to go in for Jordan Pickford. He has got some great badges, solid player, long passer, rushes off of his goal line, and saves with his feet. That's brilliant. So people, we have signed Jordan Pickford to the great Crystal Palace. This is a great move. It is a fundamental move, and it's just laying the groundwork for an immaculate, incredible team this season. It all starts out from the back. The spine of the team is looking quite strong, to say, with an 84 overall goalkeeper now in goal. Guaita, I'm sorry, man, you are going to be demoted to the bench role. So now we've got a great goalkeeper. Now we have no excuses. We've spent a flippin' massive load of money on him. He better produce. T-Rex arms, you better produce.
The game against the Arsenal at the Emirates is going to be crazy. Mikel Arteta's versus Brom squad. And of course, guys, it's going to be the debut of Jordan Pickford. Hopefully he can make things happen for us. But within the first 22 minutes of the game, we got ourselves a penalty. Let's go. Hundreds and thousands. Verselico in the mud. He's handling the ball in the box. And it's literally into his hands and he's complaining about it. I could not believe the scenes. But Gareth Bale, he is taking the penalty. He's told Edouard, stay in your lane, my man. I'm about to hit the first goal for the club. Let's go. Gareth Bale, 1-0 up. It only lasted 12 minutes. That's how crazy Arsenal turned it up. And then in the second half, we literally turned it up against them. 4 goals in the second half. A hat-trick for Edouard. A second half hat-trick nonetheless. And he was a man amongst boys, but a great save here by Jordan Pickford. Absolutely world class, and that's why we went and signed him. That's why we spent our entire transfer budgets on the likes of Jordan Pickford. And Liam Delap ends off the scoring, the 5th goal, people. We scored 4 goals at the Emirates against Arsenal. Gunners are firing blanks at the moment, people.
What? Chelsea have come in, but what I am going to do is I'm going to ask for more money. If Chelsea can give me more money, they can have him. And now we play Manchester City. We've had quite a hectic start to the season, I'm not going to lie. Now we move to Man City, who are currently in 13th place, and we are first, with Chelsea second. I can only imagine why they want our defender. Time will tell.
Crystal Palace against the likes of Manchester City, a team that's going to be competing for the Premier League title. We cannot afford to let anything slip here. We're competing for the Europa League place or hopefully the Champions League places. And this is a big test of if we've got that, what it takes. And Gabriel Jesus squeezed it into the tightest of tight angles. It was not even funny. And then Jackie Boy Grealish was like, hang on now, I got this, don't worry. And then to add insult to injury, we get chips. We get absolutely destroyed.
So people, we are here at the deadline day. I'm not planning on replacing Anderson if he does get sold to Chelsea. But hopefully Anderson just says, you know what, I'm going to start more games for Palace than what I would for Chelsea. I think he's gone. Yep, he's gone. 25 mil. Wow. And that's going to end off our transfer deadline day. We have done nothing on the day except for lose a player.
Our first game in the Conference League. I'm very excited to see what this league is all about. Never played in it before, obviously, and it is going to be something to experience. And we get off to a flying start. Great goals, all ends up from the corner, and then an absolute wonder goal. Great assist from the likes of Eze to Diangana. Brilliant, all ends up. Great play. We literally strutted our stuff, our class, and it showed in the game. It really did show in the game. We were everywhere. We climbed all over our opponents. They could not control us. And if it continues to be like this in the Conference League, well, I feel so sorry for the other teams. But people, I've got to say, this is potentially my greatest ever penalty I've ever taken. It just came off and it looks so great. The chip, the finish, the everything is a absolute golden boy. And then finally, Liam Delap with another goal to end off and round off everything all together.
Alrighty people, so I just got to go over something real quick. Gareth Bale is an absolute motherfucking diva in this game. Like, He's been nagging me about flipping starting and taking him off. And guys, I've been struggling with the rotation of the team. And this man is out here saying, oh, am I not fit enough? Am I not this? How dare you take me off the field? We've been drawing games. We have been drawing games, my man. But you are no good to me if you're dead ass tired on your feet at 32 years old. And how's that going to help me win? I'm trying to knock a long ball over the top and your dead ass is like, no, it's fine. So anyway, so this Queen Latifah motherfucker is there like, oh, so you're not even going to give me a new contract, hey? And I'm just like, bro, calm yourself. You've only been playing a few games for me. I don't even know if I want you next season. At this rate, with your little bitch ass, childish ass things that you're saying and doing, I don't want you back. And now, people, we are going to be making 2 signings, free agent signings, so we can do them right here, right now. We've really been struggling, like really been struggling with the likes of not having that third decent centre back, or even that fourth centre back, especially with the amount of games that we've got. So I've earmarked 2 players here. I would say, I mean, he is a legend after that 7-1 drubbing from Germany. Anyway, we are going to sign him, and hopefully he does bring some of that experience, because also at the moment we just need bodies. I can't even, man. I really cannot even with Gareth Bale. Submitted a transfer request. Bro, I signed you for free. And you're doing this to me. Man, that... It hurts. It hurts right here. Right here. That's exactly where it hurts. And now, guys, we are facing Tottenham Hotspur. They are second in the league. We are 13th. After our brilliant start to the season, we have tallied off quite a fair amount, dropping some stupid points everywhere. I mean, guys, if you look at it, 2 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses from our first 7 games. It is not great whatsoever. And what's sad is we started off with 2 wins in a row. If we beat Tottenham now, it will be our biggest win of the season, hands down. It doesn't matter. That will be our biggest win of the season.
It is a North versus South London derby. Tottenham versus Palace. Palace are doing okay to start the season off with, but we should do better. And I was very surprised to see Jordan Henderson in the lineup for Tottenham. I was very surprised that Liverpool let him go. But here we go with a Will Hughes goal. Thank you very much. Ghosting in behind the defense and being the silent assassin that this team needs, man. Thank you. But again, somehow we managed to let the lead slip, and I don't know how the hell Lucas Moura squeezed the ball between the post and the goalkeeper there, but it was a great goal, and it's a bit frustrating because we managed to let 2 points go there, where it should have been a 3-point game for us. And we've managed to just drop silly points this season, and it really was frustrating. But Hudson Edouard, a man on a mission, golden boot, here we come. A great assist from Eze, I must say, an amazing assist from Eze. Can we hold on to the lead? The real answer to the question is no. And again, another 2 points dropped. Very frustrating times.
Chelsea is next. We've got the early pace sets and Hudson Edouard leading the line for us, guys. We have picked up 1 win recently against Newcastle United. Let's go. Yes, please. Up the Eagles. Now we're going to hop in to the Chelsea game. Also, guys, before we do that, we've made some changes to the starting lineup. Brandon Williams and Elise both coming in.
Big game against Chelsea. We had their number last season. Have they changed numbers? That's the real question. Has Thomas Tuchel said to the players, can we not get beat by Palace? And they were really up for it because they scored absolute screamers against us, and we couldn't do anything about it. Like, both those goals that they scored were just unstoppable. Can't blame the goalkeepers, can't blame the defense, because they were hard shots from hard positions. But again, we dropped more points.
December's going to be absolutely crazy. We've got Man United, Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool, the works. We've got it all. It's all to play for in December. Pivotal month ahead, can't lie, but we've got United next.
People, we have got Manchester United, and believe me, this is going to be the definition of a hard game. They're coming to absolutely conquer and destroy against us. We know at the end of last season they did it. Can they do it in the beginning of this season? And the answer is yes, because they start from the first minute, just absolutely clearing out. They're 2-0 up inside 35 minutes, and I didn't even have a chance to get into the game. because from the first minute to the last, they attacked, and attacked some more. They were relentless with their attacks, which is weird because they're doing pretty badly in the league this season.
There's a new formation, my guys. We are going to be trying it out now against Tottenham. I hope it works. If it doesn't, well, back to the drawing board. But I'm pretty sure that this formation will damn well work. Let's get it.
Another game against Tottenham, a big game against Tottenham, away to Tottenham. But with a new formation, I have high hopes for this team to succeed. With Olise playing as the number 10, we can do anything. And unfortunately, it doesn't start off too well with our new formation, but we do score a cracking goal with Olise to Edouard, and that is going to be a thing for this season. Olise to Edouard to the back of the net. That is how it's going to be. We're going to lay down the law with this formation. I have a lot of confidence in it. But unfortunately for our first game, we end up drawing 1-1. Another big team, another 2 points dropped against them. Moving on to Liverpool, though, who have not had a very good season. We're in 8th and they're in 9th, and we have not had a good season whatsoever. And it just goes to show that sometimes you get off to a bit of a slow start, and we have had that slow start this season, but I'm hoping that we have been able to turn it around with this formation, because Eze with an absolute buzzing effort from distance, and then Edouard just there to tidy everything up always, cleaning the house with that goal. Thank you very much. Edouard has been amazing this season, guys. His tap-ins, his efforts from distance, everything. And another man who's been amazing between the sticks for us has been Jordan Pickford. An amazing signing, no regrets whatsoever. But 2-0 to the Eagles.
So we are here. It's January. Transfer window is open. I'm not too sure yet who we're going to buy. I'm thinking of another centre-back because losing out on I've gone blank. I've gone blank. But anyways, filling in the void that we have at centre-back. Obviously, Holgate's brilliant. Kouyate's brilliant. But we need that third centre-back to rotate properly with. And right now, we don't really have anybody. Dante's been a decent guy, filling in the void here and there. But he's not a long-term solution. He's 38 years old. We're going to have to find somebody. I do have 2 options. I'm not too sure just yet. And then, guys, Ainsley Maitland-Niles has gone back to the Arsenal. They did not like the amount of games that I was giving him. I thought I was rotating pretty damn well, to be honest. But I'm not going to argue with them. Also, people, we will be promoting some youngsters into the main team. Now, I don't know if we're going to actually be using these youngsters. We might promote them and loan them straight out. But we will be promoting some youngsters. First one, Palmer. Welcome to the main team, big man. And then the final one is Gavin Ward, who just makes the cut. The rest will continue to develop in the youth team. Now, we're going to hop into that big game against Aston Villa. Last time we played them, that was last season, they ripped us limb from limb. Twice, actually.
Massive game against the likes of Aston Villa. It is a home game. Selhurst Park is going to be rocking to the ceiling. We're going with our new formation, of course, the 4-3-3. Technically, it's a 4-2-3-1, but we'll stick with the 4-3-3. It sounds way more snazzier and snappier. But people, I've loved the way we've been playing. In the past games that we've played off camera, it has been absolutely dynamite. But Olise, it just shows you, Olise with his first goal of the season. First goal of the season only coming in January. And this formation allows us to unlock that for certain players to succeed and exceed expectations in their new roles. But of course, like everything else that happens to us, the BS, that was not even a handball. I don't even see the ball coming into contact with my player's hand. Holgate unfairly and misjudged to have given a handball, but of course the new man between the sticks, Pickford, shows his worth, but unfortunately we cannot keep them out. They score a last minute goal in the 62nd minute to steal 2 more points from us.
And yet again, with the January transfer window comes transfers. So I wasn't 100% sure about Lindelof or Salisu. Obviously, we are looking to bring in quality. But guys, the price of Lindelof for the rating and overall that he is it's just too tasty to not. I'm gonna go in for Lindelof. We're gonna do it. It's a bit nerve-wracking because obviously the quality and prestige of Manchester United, we're taking one of their players. But I would imagine Lindelof does want to play, given the fact that Harry Maguire and Varane play so much football for United. So he probably would want to play for a team more consistently, I should say. Okay, so we're straight up offering the good 22 mil. Was it 23 mil? We're going to do that straight up 23 mil. Take it or leave it, United. It's reasonable. We've got our man. We just got to offer him a contract that's reasonable now. That's the thing. The reasonable contract. Remember, we still have a wage structure in hand. Yeah, here is where it all matters. Alright, yeah. That was never a doubt. You're always going to be a crucial man for me. Always going to be a crucial man. Okay, so a 4-year deal, that's a good deal, isn't it? That's perfect. That's what they were looking for. No release clause. Wasn't looking for that anyway. Okay, now here it comes. Okay, so he would be the highest paid player at the club. 60,000. That's a whole 50k less, but we will give him a 300,000 bonus. Should be 70. 70 is quite a bit. That would definitely make him borderline. I'm not going over 70. If he can't take that, then he shouldn't come to the club. Please just take it. They are contemplating it. Okay. Wow, that's a lot extra in sign-on bonuses. But you know what? That's fine. It doesn't break our wage structure whatsoever. Lindelof, welcome to South London, baby. Let's go. And he's going to take up number 21. I think for this season that's fine. Because obviously number 2 is taken by Dante. So number 21 for Lindelof is going to be perfect for him. Yeah, no gripes about it whatsoever. Now we're going to hop into the game against Chelsea. Ooh, the big time games. You know, you live for them. You really do.
We have been waiting for this rematch. The game against Chelsea. They slapped us up. Massive goals, stunning goals by them. And they do have the best defense in the Premier League, but we're waiting to crash their party with a goal of the season from Michael Olise. People, he has just scored goal of the season. It is confirmed. I am confirming it. I don't know about you, but that goal was amazing. And then he rounds it off with another goal, and then Eze just rounds it all off with the third goal, and that third goal signifies 3 points against the likes of mighty Chelsea. Get out of here, get in the bin. Tuchel, I've still got your number. I found it in the garbage disposal. Don't worry, man. I've still got it. And then we face Everton, a tough game. Everton were very tough in this game. Well coached. Defensively, compacted, great stuff. Made it so hard for me to score. But you cannot keep out Edouard. He did not score against Chelsea, but he scores against Everton. Mammoth, massive, crazy goal. 1-0. That is the game. There, 1-0. 3 points, big points. Yes, please, more of it.
So, my good people, we have absolutely killed it with the new formation. Victor Lindelof has been amazing. Guys, we beat Chelsea 3-0. It was great. We went on, beat Newcastle. We beat Wolves. It's been absolutely an amazing month. Although we did get knocked out of the FA Cup. It does suck, but people, we are currently in 3rd place in the Premier League. Considering our horrendous start to the season, we are currently in 3rd place. I'm absolutely over the moon with that. We're going to target finishing top 4 in the Premier League, and we're going to target the Conference League, because I believe this team that we have right now is capable of absolutely dominating that competition. Also, no deadline day signings, just saying. It is an absolutely massive game. Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. We are 3rd currently, people. 3rd. Gaining on top spot Manchester City. We are 3rd and Man United are 7th. But I can guarantee you they have got way better players than us. And they will make us pay dearly if there's any complacency in the team in the game.
The theatre of nightmares for the away teams always. But Victor Lindelof is returning to Manchester United for the first time since being sold by them. And people, since selling him, our defensive adjustment has been amazing. He has leveled up our team's defensive capabilities a hell of a lot. It has been night and day between the two teams. And as you can see there, we are sitting 3rd, 6 points behind 1st place in the Premier League. That just shows you how well we've done. But Harry Maguire, out of nowhere, the man who you would not expect to score. He pulls something out of the hat and he scores. But then we come back, second half FC people, Hudson Edouard with the first, Hudson Edouard with the second, and then Eberechi Eze curls one home, bottom corner, 3-1 up at the Theatre of Dreams. But people, we're not done there. We have one more to go in the last minute of the game. 4-1 away at the Theatre of Dreams. Crazy how we always get a result at Old Trafford. Just think about that. First season, we got one. Second season, we got one. The knockout stages against Young Boys, the first leg. It's something to behold. Very excited but very nervous. This is knockout football in the Conference League. Young Boys are not a pushover team, people. They can do their thing. They can strut their stuff. But Michael O'Lees from outside of the box, oh my days. Man is on a mission to right the wrongs of the first half of the season. He is killing it for us. And then they strike back with an absolute cracking header. Great stuff. And in the last minute of the game, they were applying pressure. And the pressure just got to us because they score a last-second goal. Crushing. But the tie's not over.
And the games just keep on rolling on. We have got Arsenal sandwiched between the two Young Boys games. I know we've lost that first first leg against Young Boys. But I promise you people, that second leg's going to be something different. But before we head into that one, we got to deal with Arsenal, and I've got some tactical masterclass coming up. Tekker's Brom on the way, Arteta out.
A game against the mighty Gooners, who are not doing too well this season. We've got to stay focused defensively, but unfortunately 12 minutes in, and Galana with an absolute cracking goal. But then Arsenal just switched off defensively themselves, who allowed us back into the game, and Michael O'Lees was pulling the strings at the number 10 position. And we ran riots, especially in the second half. We absolutely clapped them senselessly. They literally just switched off. And it was a bit of a surprise, to be honest, because we ended up wiping the floor with them, eventually beating them 5-1. And it was not great. We scored tap-ins left, right, and down the middle. And it was crazy. But we go again against the likes of Young Boys, people. They are leading 2-1. The tie is not over until Brom squad says it's over. And people were laying down the gauntlets in this game. Eze, Edouard, Bale, O'Lees, they are ready to strut their stuff. They are ready to prove that they are world-class talents. Great goal there from Will Hughes. He is an absolute beast. We were pressurizing them senselessly. We could not get our own way though. They were very good, defensively compact, but eventually we kept knocking and knocking and knocking, and we eventually blew their house down. And now in extra time we score another. And you know what, I think it was the adrenaline, but the boys just proceeded and persisted and just went on and on and on. And Will Hughes with goal number 2 on the night for him, and that is enough to lead us past Young Boys in the competition and move on to the next round against Stade Rennais. And oh my days, we go from one team to the next, and Stade Rennais are not a bad team. They're a quality side. They had young talents, that's world-class talent in their side, so they know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing. But so do we, and Hudson Edouard, he's not playing around. He's gunning for that European Golden Boot. Forget just the Premier League Golden Boots. He wants the European Golden Boots. And we find ourselves up 2-0 thanks to Hudson Edouard. And it's a big-time handball. Great cross from Brandon Williams, who's proven to be an astute, quality, low-key signing. Well, technically he's a loan. And right now, penalty for the hat-trick. Hudson Edouard tries the cheeky chip, but the goalkeeper's not having it. It was slightly frustrating, but then the goalkeeper makes a huge mistake, and he gets his hat-trick anyway in the first half. So it was a first half of dreams for us and a second half of nightmares, because two bad mistakes happening in the second half that have allowed Stade Rennais to come back into the game and into the tie.
Oh my days, people. Can I just say, Michael O'Lees has been on another level since we swapped up the formations. Okay, 15 goals, 16 assists, okay? 15 goals have come since January when we did the whole change up of the system. 15 goals. That is absolutely playing out of his socks. And then of course you've got Eze, 14 goals, 8 assists, brilliant. And then of course Edouard, the man, the talisman, 33 and 7. Crazy. I just thought I'd show you guys those stats, because those are some crazy stats so far this season. And now we hop into probably the biggest game of the season. Probably. I mean, we have played one more game than them, so we're 2 points ahead of them. They have a game in hand. If we beat them though, we go outright in front of them. And guys, look where we are on the table. Oh my word. Absolutely crazy. Like, I'm so happy. Like, this team has absolutely outdone itself. So another 3 points, please.
It is a massive, massive game at the top of the Premier League table. 3 points for us means 5 points ahead of City. And we go and absolutely light City on fire with our start. Great own goal from Nathan Ake. And then a great goal from Otson Edouard. Brilliant stuff. But Jesus, he's got other plans in mind. He's phoning home. He needs more support. 2-1 up though. O'Lees is like, bro, you've got Brazilian talent. I got that good French talent. I'm making it happen. 3-1 up. People, we could go 5 points clear of Man City. Direct title rivals. But they have got other plans in mind as always. Great goal. People, all we need to do here, clear the ball. It's the 90th minute, got to clear it. Header back in. Jimenez, he's kept on side by some brainless oaf on the line. And I was so mad because all we had to do was literally just clear it. Pep escapes yet again. His bald head, he rubbed it for damn near good luck and he got it. Now, the second leg against Stade Rennais. They are down by 1 goal. We are 3-2 up. Don't forget that. 3-2 up only. And they get an opening goal that just sent me wild. I was mad as hell. But we come back. We strike back hard. Strike back well. What a strike from the likes of Otson Edouard. And as for our second goal, people, it was brilliant. Otson Edouard again on the end of the cross. Great stuff. People, they were not lying down. They were like, hang on now. We got this. Great goal, by the way. 72 minutes on, great goal. But Otson Edouard in the 82nd minute chips the goalkeeper for the hat-trick and for the win. It's another big game in the Premier League. Leicester versus Crystal Palace. At least we're at home. That's all I'm going to say. We have the crowd support behind us. Big time game. Palace are going to do well. I can feel it. But again, Leicester City are that slippery team that you never know what you're getting when you go up against them. Because they can always throw something strange at you and it surprises you. But we do get off to a great start. 10 minutes in, O'Lees with a big time goal. But then it had to be done. He was in on goal. He probably would have scored. And I had to sacrifice a man. It was Victor Lindelof. He made the right decision in my opinion. He really did make the right decision. And unfortunately, he gets sent off. And now they have a free kick in a very dangerous area with the likes of James Maddison, who we all know can bang into the top corner, these type of things. And they have a whole routine, a whole setup and everything. Maddison fakes it and they lay it off to the likes of Yuri Tielemans, who swings one in and it's saved brilliantly by Jordan Pickford. Expertly done. And then, brainlessly, Brandon Williams gives away a penalty. Come on, Pickford to the rescue yet again. Jordan Pickford with penalties is magnificent. They've just brought on Daka, who then goes and rockets one in to the back of the net. In the second half, you think it's over, but it's not over until Brom Squad says it is. It's Brom Squad time. Otson Edouard, the last minute of the game, drinks the tears of the Crystal Palace fans in the stadium. Love to see it. A major 3 points picked up. Great game against the likes of Leicester City. Great performance by the boys. Never say die attitude. More of it in the future. People, we are up 3-1 after that first leg against Eintracht Frankfurt. Brilliant performance at home and a 2-goal cushion. But that 2-goal cushion, it quickly evaporated in Germany as Eintracht Frankfurt absolutely rushed us like out the gates. In the first half they were brilliant. And Victor Lindelof, what a way to score your first goal for Crystal Palace. Great goal. We're up now 4-3. And then captain Kouyaté. Of course, who else would it be from a corner besides Kouyaté? He has been there the entire career mode to score timely goals. 3-2 up, but it's going to end off 3-3 thanks to that penalty. That was a BS penalty, by the way. But people, we are through to the final. Can you believe it? I cannot, but it's going to be great.
Oh my goodness gracious, bless my soul. Look at the league table, people. We are first. We have a game in hand. We are playing Liverpool. Who are in 7th? 6th, sorry. It's going to be off the absolute chain. And people, even if we don't win, okay? If we draw, we still go 1 point ahead. Whatever we do, though, we cannot concede goals. If you look there, we are 1 goal ahead of City in goal difference. That's the only reason we are first. And what makes this even funnier and more insane and more extreme, City are versing Liverpool on the final day of the season. It doesn't get any more juicier than that.
I would never have thought, kicking off this season, that we would be first with 2 games to go and a huge chance to potentially win the Premier League. I would never have thought when we kicked the season off. And we get off to a great start, but Liverpool come back. But then we hit back at them. We're going punch for punch right now. And then Liverpool turn on their style and pizzazz. And it's a tap-in, yes, but it was a great bit of work to get that tap-in. Great results. 1-1. 1 point gained at this point because we are crawling to that finish line. We just want to make sure that we get over that finish line at this point. Final day of the season, our fate is in our hands. It is 1st versus 20th. If we so much as draw this game, City will win the title. That is how close this is. There's only one option, and that is to pick up 3 points. We have gone with the full lineup, the starting lineup of dreams here, and it is the best possible lineup we could have gone with. We want to win it all, and unfortunately, Watford are in our way, so we are trying to give them as big a beating as possible. And we go off to a brilliant start. Great stuff from our lead striker, who is chasing the golden boot and the record. That goal right there ties him for the record. 32 goals in the season. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. But now, they hit back with a great bit of movement off the corner. It was cleared out initially, and then absolute thunderbolt, back of the net type things. Great stuff. And then just before halftime, we hoof the ball up the field. Eze, the man, the myth, the legend. He basically secures us the Premier League title with that final kick of the first half. And this was just well worked. Honestly, brilliantly worked. Jones into Edouard, who breaks the Premier League record for the most goals. 5 goals in the game, 4 for Edouard. And people, you can see the boys are ecstatic. Brilliant stuff. So proud of them. Like I say, we would never have thought we would be winning the Premier League trophy in season number 2.
And that is the Premier League season. Crowned champions. But guys, there is one more game left. The Conference League final. The fact that we could technically be European champions afterwards. Didn't think of that one. But before we do that, we are going to go through a few things. The stats department. Okay, so in terms of appearances, we have got 50 for Eze, makes sense, he is our star boy, 49 for Kuyate, 47 for Pickford, and 46 for Olise, not to mention 44 for Edouard. That's actually even more impressive, if you know what I mean. Then, goals departments, 46 goals for Edouard in 44 games. Absolutely crazy. 35 and 35 in the Premier League. He broke the Premier League record. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Absolutely great. Olise, 21. People, 21 goals from January until now. He could have easily hit 40 if he had continued the form straight through the entire season. Easily. 16 for Eze, 10 for Delap. I love that. I really do appreciate that, actually. 10 for Delap, nice. 8 for Hughes and 6 for Jones. Not bad at all. Then we have 18 for Olise, 18 assists. Damn. 16 for Will Hughes, nice. 16 for Jones. Jones was a bench player for majority of the season, and he somehow found a way to get 16. That's damn impressive. 14 for Eze, 9 for Gareth Bale, 8 for Riedewald, 8 for Eduardo. No, Edouard. Sorry. Then clean sheets department, 17 for Kuyate, 16 for Riedewald, 16 for Hughes, 16 for Eze, 15 for Jordan Pickford. He got 12 and 37 appearances in the Premier League. There we go. So yeah, we're about to hop into this game. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully we can end off the season with a W.
People, it is the Conference League finals. Very excited, very nervous. We do not want to lose this. We've ended the season off so well in the Premier League. Can we do it in the Conference League? We get off to a great start. In fact, Odson Edouard, bottom right-hand corner, fires it home. And I was trying to win the ball high up the field here with Kuyate. I ended up getting a red card. That means our captain, one of the most vital players in a final, he is off the field for us. We are down to 10 men. It was not great. Had to sacrifice Diangana for another defender. And people, they were really good against us. Just making sure that they kept themselves compact defensively. Leverkusen were brilliant. And the chance that we did get, we snatched at them horribly. That chance was probably taken way too hastily, and if it was taken with 5 extra seconds, probably would have buried it. Just slow down, that's the problem. We weren't playing at our own pace. We were trying to rush at things a bit too much, and that could potentially lead to our downfall. But after chance after chance, we attacked and attacked, and we were relentless enough to pick up the W in the final. 2-0 up, people, 2-0 up. And Leverkusen, you got to give them credit, because even though we were up 2-0, they still proceeded to continue with their game plan, continue to attack us. And this game was put well out of doubt after that Edouard penalty. Brilliant stuff from him, brilliant stuff from the boys. You can see Will Hughes in that moment was very happy. A 3-0 drubbing at this moment in time. But of course, Florian Wirtz with an absolute banging effort, top corner, top stuff. 3-1 is the final score for the Conference League final. We are European champions.
And that is the end of season number 2. The absolute success of a season, people. It has been amazing. I never thought that I would be able to win the Premier League, let alone the Conference League. That was a goal. Well, it's fair to say we've ticked that goal. We've exceeded expectations this season. We've laid the foundations. We've erected the structures. And now we move on to season 3. Bigger and better, perhaps? So before I go, guys, I just want you to know I really appreciate you guys clicking on this video, watching it till this point in the video, and thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the share button, and of course in the description is the link to the Bellator t-shirt man, Barry himself.